KSU Energy Studio.
The Roula and Ryan Show with producer Eric, Special K, and Sam. It's Roula and Ryan's Rapid Fire Quiz on 104.1 KRVE.
All right, let the games begin.
Wow, and for so many people, they just want to be part of the rapid fire quiz, and they don't even ask what the prize is sometimes.
They just fill up. We could give away a paperclip.
Yeah.
Paperclip and a koozie.
Yeah.
At least keep your beer
But
cold.
we have something better than that.
How would you like a Celtic twist?
Celtic Woman at Smart Financial Center. That concert's happening Monday, April 29th, and this is your chance to score those tickets if one of us wins for you. So Shelby is looking and hoping I win. Carmen is hoping Sam wins. Anna is hoping Special K wins. Maria is hoping Ahmad wins. And Zan or Zan? Ahmad? Zan.
He was one of the
Hoping Eric
Wonder
wins.
Twins.
Oh, yeah.
Is that right?
Zan and Jaina.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come on, Zan.
Well, here we go.
No, that's different. That's Xanadu.
Okay, so what is the order of the rapid fire quiz today?
It will be
Sam won last week, so
Ahmad.
she's last. Okay,
Yeah, Ahmad kicks things off, followed by Roula,
Okay.
then Eric, then Special K, and then Sam.
All right, so
Our
it's
reigning champ.
75 seconds in the first round. Two of us will be
Still trying
eliminated
that?
in the first round, and then we go down to the next round and then the final round. So let's see what happens today.
All right, 75 seconds on the clock for round one. Are
Trying
you
to
guys
get,
ready?
trying to get stumble mumbled.
I know.
Ryan.
I'm not
You're
going to
batting
make that
1,000
mistake
today.
again. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Here we go. Ahmad, in 3, 2, 1. Ahmad, what towel is the quicker picker upper?
Dang it.
Roula, Houston Astros legend who now sells beef.
Nolan Ryan.
Eric, a judge's wooden hammer is called what?
Gavel.
Kevin, a chess piece with the smallest value.
A pawn.
Sam, a small breed of horse.
A pony.
Ahmad, long distance race of just over 26 miles.
Marathon.
Roula, bars and ridges on the neck of a guitar called what?
Strings.
Eric, series of images and thoughts that you have during sleep.
Dreams.
Kevin, Miller Outdoor Theater is located in this park.
Herman.
Sam, Old Town Road was the first single released by this rapper.
Little Nas X.
Ahmad, back teeth in your mouth to grind food are called what?
Molars.
Sam, or
No, me
Roula,
neither.
what was the original name of the Houston Astros?
The Colt 45s.
She knows that.
Eric, harsh sound made by a duck.
Quack, quack.
Kevin, the evil artificial intelligence was named Skynet in this movie series.
Eagle Eye.
Sam, a public survey of people's opinions.
A vote.
Ahmad, Steven Tyler is the lead singer of this band.
Time.
Oh, time.
I fumbled. I was going to let him
We
answer.
have a four-way tie at 2 points, and then Eric has 3.
Oh, I get a pick.
Gee, I'm so shocked.
It was
Oh,
Aerosmith, by the way, was the answer. Do you want to know what? But while you're pondering
yeah,
who
let
you're
me think
picking,
here.
It was Bounty. Yeah.
Bounty. I knew
Bounty
that.
is the quicker
It was
picker
right
upper.
there on the tip of my brain.
The
bars
neck?
and ridges on the neck of a guitar. Frets.
Oh, I had no
okay.
idea.
Let's see. Yeah, that was the only thing that was missed.
No, Special K missed.
Terminator.
Yeah.
Skynet was in the Terminator movies,
And then
and
Sam missed.
Steven Tyler is the lead singer of Aerosmith.
Eagle Eye was a good movie, though.
And what was mine? Mine was the last question.
What was the one that you missed?
I don't know. I said something.
Oh, a
vote.
public survey of people's opinions poll.
Oh, yeah.
No, I laughed because I would have said vote, too. I
don't know why.
I'm telling you, when it gets really wordy there,
Yeah.
my mind kind of
you
wanders.
just
Everything
check out.
fits in one sentence.
I know, but sometimes it sounds wordy.
Sorry.
Yeah, it was too wordy.
I just go,
Okay,
So you
all
guys-
right, go.
Who's getting booted, Eric?
Rula and who else?
Bye, Roula. You're out.
Rolla's gone.
Shocker. Why don't you surprise us and not pick me?
Kevin's out.
Because he doesn't want us to have points.
Eric wants
close
to take
him.
on
Kevin won 2 weeks ago,
Ahmad.
and I want Twan to, celebrate with Ahmad for once.
Twan is one of our
Already lost.
listeners
That's
who
pretty
loves him
humiliating.
on.
Sorry.
What was that?
What was that, Kev?
Kevin has already lost. It's pretty humiliating.
No.
Okay, so Ahmad, Eric, and Sam are in it. Sam had the last question, or was it? No, Ahmad had the last question.
He didn't
but he
make
didn't
it.
have a chance to answer the last
let him go
question.
first.
So he should actually
So
start.
it'll be Ahmad, Eric, and Sam.
Okay.
Ahmad, Eric, Sam.
Sam, you're fighting here for
60 seconds.
back to back.
Our reigning tramp.
Champ.
Thanks, Ahmad.
I'm kidding.
Triumphant champ is where that
Why is
came
that so hard now?
from. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Second round, rapid fire quiz on the
Here we
Roula and
go.
Ryan Show.
Ahmad, in 3, 2, 1. A fixed time that you must return home.
Curfew.
Yes. Eric,
Right
vertical
there.
checkers game where you try to get 4 in a row.
Connect 4.
Sam, tall pointed tower at the top of a church.
A chapel.
Ahmad, Jesse Eisenberg played Mark Zuckerberg in this movie.
Social network.
Eric, to work dough with the hands.
You need it?
Sam, which member of TLC has passed away?
Left eye.
Ahmad, a male bee in a colony.
The king.
Eric, what sport is associated with Wimbledon?
Tennis.
Sam, animated film where a rat dreams of becoming a chef.
Ratatouille.
Ahmad, part of a plant that grows underground.
The stem.
Eric,
root.
what
Dang.
is the home of the Houston Symphony? What building?
Oh, that one place.
Time. Sorry.
Oh my God.
Sam,
That one.
round model with a map of the world on it.
A globe.
Ahmad, Al Pacino was Tony Montoya in this gangster film.
Scarface.
I'll give it to him.
Oh, you're going to give that too? You give him everything?
It
that
No, that first
was
one
right
I
on the
got.
bell.
Y'all
That
are
one was
haters.
just
first one was like
on
4 seconds.
No, that first one I got.
You're out, Ahmad. Ahmad, you're out because they have 3 each. You're out.
Oh,
You're
gosh.
All right, a fixed time you must return home is a curfew. You got that right.
Yes.
Yeah, for 4 seconds.
The tall pointed tower at the top of a church is a steeple.
Oh, duh.
Nobody knows
A
that.
male bee in a colony is a drone.
That one I didn't know.
Now, who the hell know that?
The part of the
Worker
plant,
bee. I said worker bee.
the part of a plant that grows underground is the roots.
Our nature discovery
Wait,
guy,
what was
Eric,
the B answer?
Drone. The
drone?
home of the Houston
Nobody knows
Symphony
that.
is Jones Hall.
Yes. I love how Eric says that
Yeah.
one place there.
Yeah, you did. How often do you think I go to
that
the
place
symphony?
there.
It's probably beautiful, but that's
Never.
not my cup of tea.
It doesn't matter. You know what Jones Hall is.
I know, but I don't
You know the
think so.
alley. You don't go to the theater, but you know the
If
alley
I knew I had
theater
5
is.
seconds like Ahmad gets, I would have said nothing to think about it.
Oh, okay. You know
We're
what?
talking smack when you're still in it.
That was
Frankie
wrong.
Big.
Still in it.
Sam can go back to back.
Yep.
Let's go,
Yeah,
Sam.
okay.
Final round.
All right, who goes
Eric
first?
Sam.
Who
It's
goes
trip
first?
time.
Eric
Well,
goes
you
first.
gave him on that last point,
Then
and he's
Sam
out. So yes,
goes.
Eric and Sam.
Okay.
Eric has the advantage by
Yeah.
going first.
60 seconds on.
Actually,
the
Ahmad should be in it
clock.
with us.
I should be.
Yeah, he got 3 then because he counted that point at the
He
end.
counted that.
Yep.
I have. He
So
missed
I
3.
should be in it. No,
you
you know
got the
what,
first-
Roula?
you got
I
the
don't know
first-
why you hating so hard this morning. I got that first one.
Yeah, you-
I should be in it.
Oh, because I wrote he didn't get it because it was
You
too
did. I
long.
saw you
Yeah.
scratch it out. I was mad.
He shouldn't get it, but that's,
I should.
So
we're having
is
a
he
3-way
in?
here. Yep.
So I'm in.
Three-way?
Oh,
Thank
Ahmad,
you.
you're in.
Look at that. See? Look at that.
Wow.
Okay, so it'll be Eric, Sam, then Ahmad then. Since
But
you
we're
got
only going to really focus our energy on you, Sam. 'Cause you're the only one that should really be here. But
Thank
go ahead.
you.
You know what? It's
I'm gonna
Women's
say-
History
Let's get
Month.
this going. Let's get this going. We start with Eric in
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Eric, to speak very softly and quietly.
Whisper.
Sam, a Disney film where a magical nanny takes care of the Banks family.
I forget.
Ahmad, cap worn to protect your finger while sewing.
I have no idea.
Eric, an upright barrier jumped in a race.
Hurdle.
Sam, which highway encircles the central part of Houston?
The loop.
Ahmad, the littlest finger on your hand.
Pinky.
Yes.
Oh,
Eric,
finger stuff.
Eric, he directed Titanic and Avatar.
James Cameron.
Sam, the window in a ceiling or roof.
Moonlight.
Ahmad, loss of memory caused by injury or illness.
Amnesia.
Eric, who played Rachel Green on Friends?
Jennifer Aniston.
Sam, optical
God.
illusion of water in a desert.
An oasis.
Ahmad, U-shaped metal that attracts other metal.
A magnet.
Eric, vertebrae extending from the skull to the lower back.
Spine.
Sam, to secretly run away to get married.
To elope.
Ahmad, to close.
Time.
Okay.
How did Eric get every
play your
easy question
song.
ever? Now
What?
don't play a song.
Wait.
Don't even
So
play his
I
song.
thought I got everyone
I'm not
right.
playing your song.
You didn't.
No,
we
you
had
didn't get the
5.
first one.
Ah,
First
yeah,
one's thimble.
you missed thimble.
I'm not
Dang
playing your
it.
song.
And Eric
Sam
had
missed-
one question more
Sam
than
missed
stupid.
loop 610
What a
is what
bunch
we
of
were
Well, she
saying.
said the loop. I think that should have
Whatever.
No,
done
it's
it.
loop 610
Whatever.
is the answer.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Eric got the
Yeah.
easiest questions.
I was
Play by
so
song.
close.
I'm not playing it.
You don't never heard of
No.
Loop 610?
I'm not
Amnesia.
playing it.
She said the loop, guys. She
What else
said
did you
the
miss?
loop.
610.
Dumb.
No,
I
it's loop
still would've
610.
given her the point
I'm
for the
sorry.
loop.
All right,
you
give her the
wanna-
point. Give her the point. There you
I'm
go.
just saying, even with the point, she would have
Wait,
won.
wait,
She
let
didn't
me-
get Mary Poppins.
Optical
No.
illusion created.
That's really
That's a
hard.
mirage.
Yeah.
Mirage.
Those are really brain busters you guys missed. I mean, come on.
Eric, you won the game. Stop being
Yeah,
crappy.
you shut up.
No, you play my song then. Stop being crazy.
No, she's turning off your
Oh,
mic.
she turned off
We're
his
moving on
mic?
to the next segment.
Play his song.
He's
You
gonna
guys
lose
are
his
being
marbles.
babies.
I'm
babies.
mad. I was so close.
Bunch of.
What, Eric? I can't hear you. What?
Couples court is next, Sam. Sam, do you have couples court ready to go?
See,
Because
that's
that's
right.
coming up
You guys
next.
look like the asses, not me for once.
No, we don't. You still look like a jerk.
Ooh.
No. Whatever.
We're going to get this game canceled. We're going to get called to the boss. It's just getting too mean.
Yeah, you guys are a bunch of babies. Can't handle it.
And, we'll all look, and then the meeting, we'll all look at the same person with our side eye. We'll look at Eric. It's Eric.
I didn't do anything. I'm the one who stuck up for Ahmad today. You're the one who wanted Ahmad out.
Yeah, you did.
I did not think we
Ahmad,
counted
you said
his
my
first
back.
point, and
Yeah,
you
I
also
do.
didn't want his
No,
first
Ahmad, I
point.
thought you had my back.
Okay, stop. Everybody stop.
It's like the Island Survivor, like the tribe is spoken. It's all
Play out like
backstabbing.
2 seconds of his
I can't.
song.
Throw
I
out the
have
game.
traffic.
Throw out this one. Just completely
Yeah,
delete
this
this
one
one.
doesn't
Bring back
count.
radio song
Yeah.
pop.
Cross it off.
Oh, I would love to do that, actually.
Bring back radio song pop. All right, couple
Oh,
scores
the window
next.
in the ceiling, by the way, was the skylight.
Yes.
Oh, by the way,
Not
Tony
Moonlight.
and,
That's
and,
so
and
hard.
Ryan, it's Tony Montana in Scarface. You said
Not
Tony
Montoya.
Montoya.
All right. You get the
Tony
point.
Montana.
I'm just saying, you get the point. I wouldn't have gotten a point. If I said Montana and you wrote Montoya, you would tell me I didn't get a point.
Oh.
So we're just trying to
Wait.
let you
That
know.
wasn't the question.
You
though.
weren't even in the
The
finals.
answer
Rula. What are
was
you even doing this?
Scarface. The answer was Scarface. It wasn't Tony Montoya.
It's
I
getting
understand
catty
that,
up in
but the
here.
texters pointed out that you said Montoya and it's Montana. Let's just
I think it's
keep it.
Montoya.
It's Montana, Tony.
It's
I never-
Montana.
It's
Glorious.
Montana.
I'll just sing it myself
Sing
then.
it yourself.
There's
Go
your
ahead.
traffic. This is your song.
Glorious.
From the bell.
It's Roula and Ryan's Couples Court, 104.1 KRB.
All right, let's bring out the gavel. Court is now in session.
That's where you go to krbe.com and you contact us because you and your mate are having the same disagreement over and over, or maybe it's new and you're bringing it straight to us because you're like, no, I'm not having this. And then we're going to hear both sides to the disagreement, and then we're going to tell you which, for us being an uninvolved, an emotionally uninvolved party, which one we think you should go with. Like, well, you should probably listen to your mate. Or you should probably listen to your mate. So
Now, since this involves intimacy, let's say parental discretion advised.
sure, because we got to get the details. Glenn and Miranda are stepping into the couples courtroom, and here we go. Hi, guys. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Hey, guys. So Glenn's the one that actually messaged us first in couples court, so he gets to take the stand. So, Glenn, what is your case?
Yeah, what's your problem?
Thank you. I came to you guys because I know Miranda loves the show, and I figured maybe you could get through to her. We've been married for 16 years, and in the last 3 or so years, she has not initiated any kind of sex with me. We barely ever do it, and when we do, she makes me feel like she's doing me a favor.
That's not a good feeling, Glenn.
Hold on. And Miranda, you knew this was the couples court topic, and you're okay with listening
I know,
to
it's
this?
Absolutely. He neglected to mention that I'm a stay-at-home mom. We have kids. The kids have activities. I cook. I clean. I'm tired at the end of the day. My mind is not on sex, and I feel bad that it's that way, but I'm really tired.
I hear you. A lot of ladies are hearing you, but let me ask this question to Glenn. Glenn, do you do anything to heighten Miranda's senses outside of the bedroom? Meaning, hearing she's a stay-at-home mom, hearing she's exhausted, hearing she's doing all the house stuff and the kid stuff. Any chance you've ever said, hey, let me do this for you, or let me do the dishes, or I'll do the laundry, or just do it and surprise her?
Oh, let me answer that for you. Of course he doesn't.
Oh, man.
I don't think that's fair. I do too. And look, I work full time, and I know obviously she's working full time too. I mean, being a stay-at-home mom is a full-time job, and I understand, and yeah, I mean, look, I'll bring her surprise gifts and stuff when I get home.
But
I
maybe,
try
Glenn, that's
to-
not what she's looking for. Are you guys speaking
Looking for help.
the same love language?
I mean, I don't know. I guess I thought I will. I'm trying to do the best I can, and whenever we try to have a conversation about it, I just feel like it's rushed, and she's doing other stuff, and that we just
It's
can't ever have,
definitely
like-
rushed because my mind is on the kids and doing other things. And then at the end of the day, honey, I don't feel sexy. I have my hair in a ponytail and sweatpants because I'm running behind these kids. I am tired. I don't feel sexy. So if I don't feel sexy, how can I give you sexy?
Have you guys ever thought about
And Ryan,
maybe...
it doesn't have to be the same love language as long as they know know what each other's love language is. And for those that don't know that, it's the 5 love languages. It's a book. It's been around forever.
I hear
It's
that.
like words of affirmation, acts of service.
But she's
Eric is
wanting
giving a
help.
thumbs down. What's your problem, Eric?
She's wanting help, and he's just bringing her flowers. That's what I'm saying. He's not speaking that same language.
Right.
Look, I'm happy to do whatever, and it's not like all I want out of the relationship is sex. And truthfully, everything else is good between us in general. It's just she just doesn't want to be intimate.
Glenn, there is a scene in a movie called The Breakup with Jennifer Aniston and Vince Vaughn. Have you ever seen that movie?
I have never seen that movie.
The scene that you need to see is the early on in the movie where the breakup fight happens. She asked him for lemons. She is making dinner for his whole family and hers. He walks in from the store. He's got 3 lemons in a bag, kicks his feet up and starts gaming while she has been slaving away after she came home from work to entertain his family.
And what does she want?
And she says, I want you to want to help me. And he goes, why would I want to help? I mean, this is what's happening right now with you guys. You don't, you are saying, well, if I'm asked, I'll help her. She doesn't want to have to ask you. She wants you to want to help her.
How ironic would be he does all this stuff, then she wants it. And he's like, I'm tired now. I've been full time doing all this work.
So what is the
I
solution
can't do it
here,
anymore.
judges? First of all, Eric, you were giving me such a disapproving look when I said the word love
I
language.
don't know. Just Ryan saying love language. I'm like, who is this guy?
A guy in a
Put
relationship
an Oprah
now.
over here.
I think we had
I've never heard
the
Ryan say
person
that.
call our show about the love languages like 17 years ago or something crazy.
Just I didn't feel like I'm like, did Ryan get kidnapped?
Ryan is learning. He's growing. He's expanding.
So back to
That's
couple
good.
score between Glenn and
Push
Miranda.
her
For those
expanding.
just tuning in, Glenn says 16 years of marriage. The last 3, Miranda does not initiate any physical anything. And Miranda says it's because she's exhausted. She's taking care of the house and the kids and the family, and there is nothing sexy about that.
But he finds her attractive still. He said.
Yeah, he wants to.
Even
and
when
she's
she's
just tired.
What I don't like is
Can't
he
you just
said,
lay down and take a nap? Take a nap?
What?
No,
Eric?
because don't you want your partner to be engaged? in
Oh
that?
my God!
Versus, hey, can I
No,
just...
what I found.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, Eric! What I found troublesome is when he said she acts like she's doing me a favor. That's not cool either.
Well, that's how you feel, Glenn, because if she is...
like pity.
Can I answer for you, or you want to answer
No, let
that?
her answer it.
Miranda?
You know, when we're there and I want to be in the moment, but my mind is thinking, what next? What has to be done next? My mind is 1,000 different places, and sadly, it's not right there in the moment.
You need to help her more. But you
Yes.
could also give too a little. It doesn't. Sometimes it's not about you,
You're saying to Glenn or to Miranda?
Miranda.
Okay,
everything
you're
was
saying
about
Glenn
her.
needs to help
Everything.
Miranda more, but
He definitely
Miranda-
needs to help. But I'm just saying, sometimes you take one for the team.
I don't want her to take one for the team. I want her to want it.
Let me say this, that the most sexy thing that a man can do is just be there for his woman.
And if he were there more often, do you think that the relationship would improve in that department?
I'm absolutely certain that it would. Being a staying-at-home mom is twice the work that he does. Okay, he pays the bills, and we have lights, we have everything, but there's more to it at the end of the day. Come home and cook. Come home and help wash clothes. Take the kids to their soccer practice. Help me.
You're doing the grunt work, and you're
That's
the
hard.
housekeeper,
But
the
he's all
nanny,
about just
the
don't.
chauffeur.
But he's doing hard stuff too. Like
Yeah.
if he doesn't work, you got no insurance. You got no money to pay.
I mean,
for
he's
these
working 10
things.
hours
Yes,
a
but you don't
day.
barter that
You're
either.
both
You don't
working.
hold
I'm just
that
saying
over
she's
her
talking about her
head.
job, which is really hard.
Yeah.
I'm sure his job is not easy either.
Stay at home. There is no weekend. There is no 5 o'clock. There is no, I'm going to take my
At
lunch
all.
break. It's
Decompress.
just all melding into the same day, and there are no weekends. You're like, I don't know what day it
It's
is.
like during COVID when everybody was working from home.
Yeah.
So what do
Okay.
we rule here
What
as
we rule here
a
is
judge?
that
He needs to step
I
up.
feel like Glenn needs to be more in tune with what's going on in her world. I just feel like you need to open your eyes to more things that would help
You guys
her
need a vacation
out.
together. You
I
her asking
agree with
for it.
that
Yeah.
totally. And Miranda, you did say that if he is more helpful, you're more likely to initiate.
Of course. I love my husband.
All right. Well, it sounds like it's, Glenn, you okay with this?
Yeah, and look, I love you too, and I'm sorry if I guess I've just been clueless. I'll do whatever it takes.
That's a start. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Now, first show him where the dishwasher liquid is.
don't put the wrong one in.
Or the dishwasher soap
Put the
is.
pod in, not the laundry pod.
Yeah.
The dishwasher pod.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm sure guys mix it up.
Don't put the Palmolive in the washing machine,
Yep.
and don't put the Gain in the
I did
dishwasher.
that. I did that one time.
Oh, God.
Or you do it once, then you don't have to ever do it again.
Okay, well, good luck, guys, and thanks for coming to our show for Couples Court. We rule in your favor, Miranda, and I hope it gets better for you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right,
Good luck.
case closed.
Yeah, good luck on that one. Doesn't sound very promising, though.
I think it does. I mean, look, he's willing to hear us, to learn, to try and better himself.
Is he?
I think he
kinda
is.
Push him into that. I'd like to be
Well,
positive
sometimes
Polly
you
here
need
for
to be
her.
pushed. Sometimes you need an eye opener. Look, I was making the same mistakes over and over and over again. And I kept failing at relationships, kept failing. And I finally opened up my ears and I tried to better myself and listen to what her needs are. That's why I'm engaged now. Like, I mean, you have to get to that point where sometimes you do need to be nudged. You get a reality check, and it sounds like she really loves him. She's saying, hey, look, this is what I need in order for
Why
me.
do you think guys?
To Eric's
Some
point,
guys
he'll be
need
too
to be
tired.
nudged.
He'll be too tired.
I know he will be too.
Because
I
I mean,
realize how hard it
we
is.
get tired and like.
But do you think guys grow up and they see their dads do certain things and they think that's how it is?
Some of it's learned behavior. But I also
like for
think
you to
that,
take that long to figure this out.
I also think that, we're not as complex. Like there's a single thought happening in our head, whereas in women, you've got a million things juggling around in your
Well,
mind
because
at once.
we always think of all these surrounding areas and what could be and what needs to be and where is everything. And you guys just like straight to, I'm looking for the tomato sauce in the pantry, and you look straight ahead. And if it's not in front of you, you say, oh, we don't have any tomato sauce. A woman will move things around and really look for the tomato sauce and say, here it is. That's why you guys are like, how come you find everything and I don't?
I couldn't find the hot flakes
because
last
we go
night.
the extra
It
step
was right
to
in front
move
of me.
things around.
And he's like, if that was a snake, it would have bit you.
I'll tell
I
you.
said that to my husband too. I said to my kids
Yeah.
too.
I go,
that
if you
was
have a snake
it would have bit you.
in our house, we got other problems. I don't want no snakes in my house.
Well, she was using a metaphor, Eric.
Well, for those that missed it, there was a snake in the studio in the 6 o'clock hour, and
Yeah.
Eric was holding it.
That thing was cool.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of snake it was. Was it milk?
It was
It was
a
a
milk
milk
snake.
snake that's confused for a coral snake many times.
And coral snakes are dangerous.
I
wasn't paying
it
attention. I
started
had that
going
snake
white
on.
noise after the snake got
You're
too
just
close
enamored
to me.
with the snake.
Yeah, I was like scared.
But for those that missed that, we had Eric Duran in from the Nature Discovery
Oh, that's-
Center. He's actually really fun, and it is in Bel Air, and it's because Eric dumped lots of toads into the Nature Center in 2016.
So wrong. Go back and listen
and
to the
mentioned it a
podcast.
couple days ago, and someone's mate that works, somebody who works at the center has a mate who listened to the show, heard Eric say he dumped the toads, and they contacted
We
him.
should
and
do
he was on
fear
today.
factor rapid fire.
No,
we all
we're not
our
gonna do any of
biggest
that.
fear, and we try like
If you
imagine
miss a
that snake around
question-
me and
That's a terrible idea.
try to answer that. Like if you're afraid of heights,
So now you're
modest,
putting-
to be on top of the building.
Yeah,
Answer.
Ahmad, you missed that question. He's going to push you off the roof.
You drop down. They did that on Ellen's game show. Remember?
Yeah, games.
Yeah, remember
Ellen's
they were.
game of games, they just get dropped down.
So you're saying there needs to be more severe
Let's
consequences.
just see how we do under pressure. Being fearful.
Well, you don't do well when there is no pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah, good point.
And the fighting
not the
is going to
smartest
happen there. All right, coming up next in Celebrity Scoop, I always say this, and I'll say it again. What's old is new again because Hollywood's out of ideas. There is a terrible movie, and I'm saying like terrible, like it's just so campy and stupid. That was from the late 80s, 90s. That doesn't need to be remade. They're remaking it. It starred Christina Applegate. Try and guess which one it was before I reveal it. Also, if you are such a Star Wars fan that you love going to Disney World to drink blue milk,
Oh, yeah.
you don't have to travel to Orlando anymore. It's coming to the grocery store now. We'll cover a lot of that
Gross.
next on the Roula and Ryan Show.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Please welcome.
Roula and Ryan's Celebrity Scoop.
104.1 KRBE.
All right, so what is old is new again? I say this many times in Scoop because Hollywood has run out of ideas. If they still have not brought us Brewster's Billions, Eric,
It's
why aren't they just making this movie
you got
already?
Kevin Hart, Brewster's Billions. It flows so much better than Brewster's Millions.
So the
Perfect.
premise of this original movie that you're talking about is he had to spend
$30 million in 30 days.
$30 million.
But he
I'm
could
going to
walk
ask Ahmad and Sam because I know
Have
y'all
you seen
don't.
it?
This is an old school movie. Have
In
y'all
order to
seen
get the entire
Brewster's
fortune.
Millions with Richard Pryor by chance? Have you ever? And Gene?
I've
not
never
Gene
seen
Wilder.
that.
No, Richard Pryor.
John Candy, I
It's
think,
called
isn't it?
Brewster's Millions, and he inherits $30 million, and the person tells him you have 30 days to spend $30 million, and if you do it, you will inherit $300 million.
I could do that.
But you cannot tell anybody why you're doing it, and you cannot just give it away.
There's stipulations.
You have to have a receipt for every dollar you spend. So we said the remake should be Brewster's Billions, even though that's still a good concept, the millions. 30 million in 30 days and get
But the
300 million.
B-
That's great. But Brewster's Billions, okay, hasn't been done. But this one's coming back. We don't need this. It's a Christina Applegate movie. Anybody can guess what it is from the late 80s and early 90s? It
Mom, don't tell the babysitter's dead.
Don't stop. The babysitter's dead. Is that
What?
it's called?
Y'all screwed that
What's
up.
it called?
What was it called?
Don't tell Mom the
babysitter's dead. It is such
She
a
said,
bad
Mom,
movie.
the babysitter dead.
Don't stop.
It is such a bad movie. The premise is Christina Applegate is a high school girl. She's got younger siblings. Her mother is a single working mother, and she leaves them in charge of this older lady who's supposed to be their babysitter. Well, she dies. They don't want to tell their mom the babysitter died
'Cause they're out of
while
the
she was out
country.
of town. And they don't even say really, Ahmad, where did the babysitter go? Did they like cart her off with the coroner?
You know, I don't remember.
They just kind of ignore that she's dead or
Yeah.
what happened to her
They
body.
put her on top of a car or drove her around the country.
No, that's in National Lampoon's Vacation.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not really sure where the dead grandma-aged babysitter goes, but now Christina Applegate goes into provider mode, and she gets a job somewhere where she acts like she's older than high school, and she's like an assistant to someone who has a petty cash box,
Wasn't
and
it
that's
like
how
a,
she's feeding her brothers and sisters.
Wasn't
Yeah.
she like a fashion designer?
Well, she liked to sketch designs,
So
and
that's,
so in
she
the
got
end,
a job at a design company.
well, she got a job at like I think a PR firm, and her sketch designs in the end come save the day. But it's so ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
I loved it though. Like I loved that as a kid. That's where I learned the term petty cash from. I was
Yes,
like, oh,
me
I got to get a
too.
job with petty cash.
Me,
But why is this
too.
so ridiculous?
Yeah,
If you
it's a
think
steal.
about it, there are so many young girls on Instagram where you would never know that they were as young as they are. I mean, some people look like they're older than what they are. So
I think that
she
the
could pull
ridiculous
it
part,
off
Ryan, is
getting a job.
the babysitter is dead,
Yeah.
and they just like do away with the body and don't tell
They
anybody.
just decided that
they're,
they
like,
didn't want to
buying
tell the
big,
parents.
That's what's
speakers
ridiculous.
and stuff. It's weird.
Yes, it's pretty crazy. So that one's coming out. Okay, here's the one that Kevin's gonna be really annoyed with because I'm not even a huge fan of this, but I don't think anything's wrong with this franchise. It doesn't need a reboot. Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, God, they've done like 13 of those.
They've been talking about doing this for
But
a
why do they
long
need a
time.
reboot?
It was
Why?
supposed to
They
be
don't.
Margot Robbie who's going to take over Johnny Depp's position.
Now that I would watch.
I would like that.
I would like
love
that.
Yeah, she's good.
I'd go
I
with
like
that.
her.
But I mean, what other ideas do they have
That's what I'm
of
saying.
swashbuckling?
Yeah,
you know,
that's
what
I'm
else
saying.
can
Like,
you
doesn't
do?
need a reboot. It's fine.
The
it's not
ship's-
even a reboot. It's just a continuation.
No, it says Pirates of the Caribbean is getting a reboot.
Yeah.
Jerry
Yeah,
Bruckheimer
start from
says
scratch.
it's in the works. He didn't give any other details except that it'll be easier to put together because they won't have to wait for certain actors. Looking at you, Johnny Depp. Apparently,
Right.
he was always late. And he says that he spoke about the future of Top Gun and Pirates of the Caribbean. With Top Gun, you have one actor who's iconic and brilliant. And how many movies does he do before he has another? I can't tell you, but we're going to reboot Pirates. It's easier to put together because you don't have to wait for certain actors.
Oh, so they're taking a dig
The
at
problem
Johnny
is,
Depp.
you go to like the Pirates of the Caribbean ride.
He's built into
He's
it.
all over it.
Yeah.
It's be awkward. Like how do you?
Well, they'll
people-
have to just
Well,
he's
it's
redo
so
it.
branded as Jack Sparrow. I don't,
Yeah.
I don't.
Oh,
it's
wait.
gonna fail.
The Pirates of the Caribbean ride existed before the movies.
It
They could
did.
just take his dummy part out.
I know, but it's so. They
He's only in those two parts where he kind of
guys
that
all
barrel,
throughout
he's
and they put
looking
them all around and
around.
stuff. Then they changed. Remember they shut it down for a while, like 6 months.
Well, they're going to
put
have
that
to
in there.
rebuild that ride. You know, the movie that I was shocked. I mean, not a lot of people are talking about it, but they've apparently cast the new James Bond, and it's the kid that played Kick-Ass.
That was
that kid?
Wait, what?
That wasn't fully
that?
confirmed.
But no, they said that they said
He'll
the job
probably
is
get it,
his. They said the job is his. They're waiting for him to sign the
Ryan gets
contract.
the
Yeah,
update.
Aaron
Ryan gets
Taylor
the
Johnson.
sci-fi update.
The blaster side.
Yeah.
But wait, what's the dude's name?
Aaron Taylor Johnson. He's really hot.
In this story,
see
Ryan,
it.
it doesn't.
Like he's
Jerry
grown up.
Bruckheimer didn't say anything about Margot Robbie, according to Comic Book. But I know you
I've
get
read
your,
that Margot
I know you
Robbie's
get your
attached
sci-fi
to it.
newsletter. So
I don't
that's,
think she signed up anymore.
I
She's
don't
like,
think so
Barbie
because
took
he
off.
would have said that and milked that name.
Yeah, okay.
So in this article, he does not mention
I hope
Margot
it's her
Robbie.
though, because
Yeah, that would be awesome.
she's fun.
He looks like the dude from Dan and Shay.
You think
which one?
every guy
Dan or
looks
Shay?
like him?
No, there was a guy.
Dan or Shay? Which one from The Voice
The
now?
tall one with the long hair. There's a
every
dude
guy
adrift who
looks
looked
like
like him
him.
too.
And one more quick thing that I mentioned, May the 4th be with you, of course, is Star Wars Day, and apparently that's the day that Blue Milk is going to hit stores. Oh, actually, no. That's the day that Blue Milk is going to sell out in stores because it hits stores April 17th. The Blue Milk from Star Wars.
What do they do? Just take blueberry?
I think they're just
Cereal?
going
Oh,
to
yeah.
put some
And then
kind of a
put it in a
blue
bowl?
dye in the milk and
Gross.
milk.
Yeah,
the
here
Star
it is,
Wars
Roula. It says it was announced
Literally.
in June 2020. Oscar nominee Margot Robbie is the star of the new Pirates of the Caribbean movie.
Read
at
it again.
Disney.
What day did you just say? June what?
June 2020.
4
Yeah,
years
So
ago.
4 years ago,
During
she
a
was attached
pandemic
to it.
when things were a lot different now.
Barbie
wanna
wasn't
get
even
stuff,
out.
yeah.
Barbie wasn't even made yet.
And if
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. They would milk that like crazy.
I hope
If
she
that,
does
that
it.
That'd be the top line. Pirates reboot with Margot Robbie would be the title of the article. So let's just wait and see. That probably, Hollywood almost.
Time for the Roula and Ryan Show on KRBE to tell you what's going down in H-Town.
Well, nobody in Texas won the Mega Millions. That $1.13 billion jackpot went to somebody in Jersey.
That means you don't have to be nice to anybody again.
No, that's not true. Because the next big
You never
lottery
know.
drawing is tonight, and that's for an estimated $865 million Powerball jackpot.
I'm already out $40 this week.
Meanwhile,
I'm done.
the Lotto Texas is $6 million, and if you get 5 numbers but not 6, you win a whopping $2,000.
Ooh.
That's it. For that many.
I looked that up because I said at
That's
6
it.
o'clock this morning. I bought Texas Lotto tickets when I bought Powerballs yesterday because I haven't played that in so long. The jackpot was $6.5 million. If you get 6 out of 6, that's the jackpot. But if you get 5 out of 6, it's $2,281.
Do you have to pay taxes on that 2002?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get
Yeah,
this.
you pay taxes on
Anything
everything.
over 600.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
So how about this turkey leg?
lame.
Turkey
That's
leg
not the
hut.
same.
Turkey Leg Hut has filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy yesterday on the heels of a lot of controversy in the past few
Drama,
months.
baby.
Yeah, absolutely. They've been riddled with controversy. They had a fire that left extensive damage. The company has sought approval to continue its operations while meeting its obligations to all its stakeholders, employees, suppliers, and vendor. The owner listed 19 creditors with an estimated liability of between $1 to $10 million.
So all those people are screwed now.
Yeah, when you file Chapter 11 bankruptcy, you screw your creditors.
Does anyone know about the Fuddruckers on 59? It always says temporary. It's
Temporarily
closed
closed.
temporarily, but it's been like 7 months.
And they've got
It's still
plywood on the
closed?
windows.
It's got the wood, like when you
Oh, when you see
hurricane.
plywood go up, that's never a good thing.
Well, something else is probably going to go in that spot. I don't think it's going to.
The Magic Island is reopening.
Yeah.
Yes, that's true.
They started
They've
working.
been talking about that for years, but
Isn't
now
that
it's
like a
finally
card
happening.
place, like a fake gambling, real gambling place?
Probably poker.
It sounds
room
One of
or
those
something.
poker rooms?
with magic. Ooh, that'd be cool.
I magically made all your money disappear.
By the way, in the
Five
article,
aces.
they say Turkey Leg Hut is still open and accepting reservations
Yeah.
online.
No,
did
they're not out
close
of
their
business.
doors? They just filed bankruptcy but not close their doors?
No, they're not closing their doors.
Interesting how that
But
works.
think about it. Look at some of the major lawsuits in America. Big, gigantic corporations, they file Chapter 11. It's how they get out of paying their creditors.
Well, usually when they're big companies, they can do that. But small mom and pops, I didn't know they could pull that off. But to be continued, I guess. And let's see what happens in that Fuddrucker spot for you, Eric, on
I
West
know.
Park.
I need a good burger place over there. Come on. Trail Burgers, go over there. I know you're down the street, but you have another location right there.
Eric's too lazy to drive to you. He wants location closer to him.
Trail Burgers, you go there, it's like a club. You got to wait in line.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what the hell? I'm waiting in line for a hamburger? I
That's
love you,
in the
bud.
old
No.
Trail Burgers. They opened up in the old
James Coney Island.
Island.
It's a good burger, though.
It's a good burger.
The fries are really good, too.
You're saying they need a bigger place, though.
Or just more. So
More of
people
it.
will leave my area alone. And
Eric doesn't like traffic or people. Okay, coming up next.
that's what my burger.
Special K on Saturday morning had just woken up when a telemarketer called his phone. So what did he do? Got up, recorded it, and turned this guy upside down when it came to
I
trying
really
to
like this
build
one.
a coffin out of Legos. You're going to hear the telemarketer turn around next on the Roula and Ryan Show.